I have used the system for a couple of years now, and this meeting that we have just had over the past 3 days has been a great experience, because we can see that there's really a development. We met 2 years ago, and at that time point, we were very naive. We didn't really understand how to make the best use of the technique, and I think also that the data that we got out of the system, we didn't really know what to do with it. So I think we have been through now a large number of presentations where the output from the DVC system has come to great use, and we are starting to understand what we can make out of the data. We're still learning, so I can foresee that if we meet again 1 or 2 years from now, the presentation will be even greater. So what we have learned is not only that we can use the system for things that we anticipated we could use it for: improve welfare, experimental design, monitoring of experiments, etc. And as an experimental tool also to measure behavior, if behavioral biases are included in the research. But on top of that, we have also learned a lot about the mice in the cage, which we didn't know, or we didn't at least thought was there. And that is really a good sign of the value of the system. And this data that we are now trying to get a deeper understanding of will have such an impact on how we design experiments and how we monitor the experiments. So that is also one of the great things that we have presented during this meeting. So what we can say now, it's a high time for us to get organized, the user community, to share data, to collaborate, and to make further advancement of the system.
Well, I think it's a marvelous opportunity to share the new initiative by Tecniplast. I think the DVC is a very promising product, and I think it's amazing, and I hope that this will continue.
I think the forum was a great success. The forum, I think getting these guys together was a great event to share the stories with one another and learn from each other.
Well, definitely it was very interesting. I was honestly expecting that it was going to be more related to management and welfare, and what I really enjoyed was like the marriage between science and animal welfare. I definitely discovered and I got to know a lot more of what I thought I knew before.
I think yes, I will recommend it very much, because I think that hopefully in 2 years there will be new products related to the DVC, new combination with vendors, so I'm looking forward.
Absolutely, I think it's a great tool for our industry. I think we will benefit from going on the digital side, getting all the information that this equipment really brings to the table for our industry.
Yes, I think science is advancing, and I think we have to be up to date with what is new. So I definitely will 100% recommend it. I think it's an opening to new things.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that this first forum was a great success. Didn't expect to see so many people here today. But I think that a second one and continuously forum will be a great success, because then everybody gets to share a story and learn from one another, which is the main topic here. I think we're a little behind on the digital side that we need to improve, and I think that having these meetings is a great success for our industry to improve that side of our industry.
At the beginning, I didn't know enough. Now I had asked Ellen to actually give me the opportunity to test it, because I think it will bring a lot of benefit to my researchers. So yes, I want to try it.
What I think we need to do now, and maybe the companies that are producing the new techniques that we would like to use, can facilitate, but it must be user community driven. We must get organized into a user community group we have to we can make this happen, to help each other to develop the technique, the use of the technique, to collaborate in experiments and share data. And to do that, we have to decide on a few things, how this data that can build up to a very valuable set of libraries on behaviors in the home cage, how that shall be curated so it's useful also 10 years from now. And furthermore, in that process, we must also pay attention to the intellectual property of the data. So that would be one goal to achieve before we meet next time, perhaps 1 or 2 years from now.
So no, it was a very interesting meeting. I was quite impressed by the quality of the data that was presented and surprised about all this data already, because I mean DVC is still a young technology, and it's nice to see that already so many institutions are using this technology. Basically, my take-home message for me will be, well, to use even more the DVC in the future for many other scientific projects that we are planning in our institution. And I hope that this kind of forum will be also repeated in the future in order to present even more data dealing with DVC technology, in order to show to the rest of the scientific community that DVC could be definitely a tool that will improve quality of scientific data, and at the same time also something that is important for me, improve the follow-up of the welfare of the animal. So yeah, I'm looking forward to for the next meeting, if there is one, for sure.
I like this meeting very much because I profit very much from the meeting, because so the main take-home message for me is that sensing technology evolved very much, and now we are able to observe animals in their home cage undisturbed, and this gives us much better data than the tests that were previously possible. And I recommend everybody to join the next meeting, because everybody will profit a lot and you have to take pace with the new technology.
The reason I joined the DVC Digital Forum over these 2 days was to share experiences we had with the new DVC. This was a work performed by some of our students over the past 2 years, and we did improve our process, and I think that was a nice place to share. The benefit of this forum is obviously networking. We have here on site most of the experienced guys in husbandry, and it's not only nice to meet them, but also very interesting to see how they use the same kind of equipment and what's the best use we could do on our side with their ideas. Hopefully, I will share my ideas as well, and we go back to their facility with mine, and in 1 year time for the next forum, we'll get better ideas and new trends in our very nice profession. So I heard a lot about these 2 to 3 days, took really good notes, and that was the aim of my perception. I do have a lab book to take all my notes during the meetings, and I've got warning signs each time I have a new idea to translate, and I can tell you that over the 6 to 7 pages I've written over these past 2 days, I've got many warning signs to share with my teams. In terms of what this will lead to, hopefully Tecniplast will be able to renew the experience. Hopefully next year I will not be the only one to come from Sanofi, or maybe I just won't come and delegate the presentation, and we will come with new results. We already have ideas of what is missing. We've talked about above the past 2 days from some limitation of the system. We will work with the strengths of the system. We will try to improve the weaknesses. One of the important points we talked about is the add-on of video recordings. We've got ideas on this side. I know that Tecniplast has its own idea as well, and in 1 year time, many facilities will come with additional ideas, improvements for the benefit of science on one side, husbandry on the other, and maybe the benefit of the managers as well. And thank you very much, and I hope to see you there